to the William Morris Society virtually. My name is Tabby and I'm the Learning and Outreach Officer here at the Society. I'm delighted to be bringing you an activity today for Benjamin Franklin House's virtual Children's Christmas Fair. Today, we're going to learn how to make one of these lovely angel peg dolls. We'll be going through all the supplies that you need to make the peg dolls, but if you would like, you can also download the PDF instructions from the website. Before we get started, we need to learn a little bit more about this man here beside me. This is William Morris, an artist, designer, writer, publisher and campaigner. Basically, one of the most important and famous people from the Victorian era. I'm here in Kelmscott House, where William Morris lived for the last 18 years of his life. William Morris created lots of his designs to feature things like flowers and birds, but he was also very inspired by medieval art, and in particular something called illuminated manuscripts, which featured a lot of angels. Along with his friend Edward Burne-Jones, he took inspiration from these angels and featured them on designs for fabrics such as embroideries and tapestries, and in stuff like stained glass and mosaics. As you can see on the screen, I'll put up a few of our favourite examples of these beautiful angels. So today, we are taking inspiration from these angels in Morris's work by making our very own angel peg dolls, like this one I showed you earlier. So to make this activity, you just need a few different supplies. You will need scissors, a glue stick, a wooden peg like this, kitchen roll, or you could just use any sort of paper you have at home, like coloured paper or plain white paper. I'm just using kitchen roll today because I think it's something that a lot of people have in their houses, and it also makes a really beautiful dress for your angel as well. You'll also need a pencil, and there are a few things that you don't necessarily need, but it might be nice to add. These include some ribbon or wool to make hair or to hang your angel with, and some felt tips if you want to do any angel decorating. If you have a printer, you can print out our template for your angel's clothes. Don't worry if you don't have a printer, you can just draw these out freehand using our guide on the website to help you draw them out and figure out what size they might need to be. But you definitely don't need the template to do this activity. I have cut out the template pieces already, and what I did was I placed them on my piece of kitchen roll like this, and I just drew round them with pencil. And once I've drawn round them, I cut them out. And you should be left with one piece for the angel's wings, one piece for the angel's arms, and 4 pieces like this for the angel's dress. Once you have your angel's clothing pieces cut out, you need to take your wooden peg and start sticking on the pieces for your clothing. So start with the first piece like this and pop glue using the glue stick just on, I'd say, the top third of your dress. You can use as much glue as you like, but I find, especially when you're using kitchen roll, it sticks on quite nicely. So that's another good thing about kitchen roll. Then you want to take this and just stick it just below the neck of your peg doll. See, I'm using this top bit here as the head for my angel. And I'm just going to stick the first bit, doesn't need to be perfect, but just on the front. Can you see? Like that. Perfect. So the next step is exactly the same. You glue the top third of your dress piece, but this time you want to stick it on the back. And this sort of joins together my angel's clothing. Beautiful. Doesn't matter if it's not quite right, because we're going to use the side pieces to cover up any bits where we might have overlapping pieces. Okay? So next we're going to do the same again. Put glue on the top third section of this third dress piece here. And then this time we're going to stick it on the side. Doesn't matter where on the side, but I like to stick it so the very front bit kind of comes to the very middle bit of the front. But don't worry if that looks a bit complicated, because there are extra instructions on the PDF that you can download which might show it a bit clearly in the pictures. But you should see there, we've now got 3 dress pieces, and I'm just going to add in my last and 4th dress piece. And I think that you can see at this stage the angel really coming together already. So put glue on the top section as we've done with every other piece, and this time stick it on the other side so it meets in the middle with the other side that you just stuck on. Just stick it down and you can see. So you can see that you've got a front dress bit here, and then you've got these 2 side bits that come round and just look like your angel's got a lovely cloak on top of their dress. Fabulous. So now we have the dress on, we want to add the arms. The arms are optional, you don't have to put the arms on, but I think the angel looks lovely with her arms. Just makes her look a bit more realistic. So take your arm piece, and you just want to pop a little bit of glue in the middle of your arm piece, like this. So it's just in the middle section here. And then I'm going to place it on the back of my angel, like this, wherever you want your arms to go, because then they're just going to fold round the front. So it only needs glue on that back piece. So can you see that the angel now has these 2 arm pieces? And lastly, all you need to do is stick on the lovely wing pieces. So the exact same as the arm pieces, you just take the glue and you pop a little bit in the middle section of your wings, like this. Just this section here. And you're going to do exactly the same as you did with the with the arms, but just pop the wings at the top, just underneath the head at the back, so you can see they're just above where the arms are, and that's stuck on. And can you see now our angel has a dress, our angel's got arms, and our angel has wings. Now the wings are a very important part because they distinguish this from being a fairy, because angels and fairy wings are very different. And also it makes it look just like those beautiful angels we saw in William Morris's artwork earlier. So that's pretty much it. All I'm going to do now is optional. And you can decorate your angels however you like. You can use felt tips to colour in pieces, or you can do what I'm doing and get some wool like this, and you can cut out some hair in whatever colour you like. I have this yellow colour with me that I used to make the hair for my previous doll, so I'm just going to use that again to show you how to do it. I cut out 4 pieces of the same length, and I just tied a little knot on either end just to keep your hair pieces together. And then I'm just going to take my glue again and pop some glue in the middle of your wool pieces, and I'm going to stick the wool pieces just on the top of the angel's head. Now this bit can be a bit fiddly, so as always for the fiddly parts you can ask an adult for help. So here we go. Lovely, my angel has hair now. And you can do your hair with whatever you like. You could do ribbon hair, you could do wool hair, any kind of items that you have already at home in your craft box. So the last thing that I want to do to finish my angel is I'm just going to add a little bit of ribbon or wool just to hang my angel up somewhere. So I've cut out a piece of this lovely tinsel to make my angel nice and festive. And what I'm going to do is just pop it round my angel's head and just tie a little knot so that it's secure around the head. Great. So you can just see now that my angel has a little necklace made out of tinsel. But this is great because this is going to help us to hang her up. So the last thing we'll do is just tie a little knot at the top here. So how easy is that? The angel is completed. You can decorate your angel however you like, adding bits of Christmas sparkle. You could even decorate it with kind of any design you want, with felt tips, however you like. That's the fun about these angels. You could, if you wanted to, use wrapping paper to cut out her clothing. That could be really lovely too. Once you're happy with your angel, you're done. The next thing you have to decide is where you're going to put it. I think I'm going to hang mine on my Christmas tree. Thank you so much for joining me to find out about William Morris's angels. I really hope you enjoyed this video and all the other activities for Benjamin Franklin House's Christmas Fair. You can find more fun and free family activities from the William Morris Society. Just visit our social media channels or our website at www.williammorrissociety.org/create. Thank you so much for joining me. Goodbye.